Hello everybody and welcome to character tutorial number 11. I'm sure a lot of you are happy right now because you're finally going to get to see, after so many requests, Mr. Kotal Kahn in action, so I'm happy to oblige you finally.
Kotal Kahn.
Sorry it's taken this long, there are a lot of characters in this game. And for this video we're going to be looking at War God variation. If you'd like to see me cover the other two variations, let me know in the comments below and I'll dedicate a stream for those two variations. So let's get back to basics and talk about Kotal Kahn's movement. So walking backwards, pretty damn sluggish. Walking forwards is an improvement. There is some amount of startup when you do press back for Kotal Kahn, so please be aware of that. But walking forwards, it is pretty decent itself. Kotal Kahn's back dash is pretty swift, and his forward dash isn't too bad either. His run is pretty much standard. Now Kotal Kahn's 1, 2, 3 and 4 attacks. It's a decent start up on his 2 punches, but for his 2 kicks, pretty sluggish, but that's to be expected for a big bulky character. This is Kotal Kahn's maximum sweep range, pretty decent. Okay, so now let's move on to Kotal Kahn's combo strings. First we have back and square, triangle, triangle. This one hits as an overhead on the 3rd hit. Forward and square and back and triangle will launch your opponent into the air, so you can carry on your combo strings from this combo. Triangle, back and triangle will hit low on the 2nd hit. Triangle, square, triangle. This is another combo that ends with an overhead. Now we have back and X, then triangle. This has some serious range to it. And it also does decent damage too. Check out the range right here. Very, very useful combo. And finally we have forward and X, then circle. First hit hits low. Now let's go through Kotal Kahn's special moves. So these are going to be his universal specials. First of all we have Blood Offering. Forward, down, back and circle. So with 3 forward and triangles we're looking at 35% damage. And without the buff you're looking at 23% damage. So it is a very serious buff. So how does it work? Once you activate it, any 3 hits that you deal out, whether the opponent blocks it or gets hit by it, any 3 attacks, they are the ones that are going to be buffed. So that was the 3rd hit, and now it goes back to normal damage. For this move it's 2%. Now we can activate the Blood Offering again. So that's 1 hit, 2 hit. Try it out there. doesn't matter, you must hit your opponent. And then the buff will reactivate itself. Simples. Next we have God Ray. This is down, forward and circle. So this will deal damage to your opponent if they're in it, but it will give you health if you're inside of it. And this goes 3 distances. If you do the regular version, which is just down, forward and circle, it stays in the middle. These all stay active for 7 seconds, by the way. If you hold forward after inputting the move, it'll go full distance. And if you hold back, it'll land on yourself, thus allowing you to gain a bit more extra health. And if you EX this version, it will take more damage from your opponent or give you more health. Very, very cool move. Okay, now we have down, forward and square for Kotal Kahn's air takedown. If you EX this version, you grant yourself a pop-up opportunity for a combo. So now let's take a look at variation specials. So these are going to be variation specific to War God. This one is down, forward and triangle, known as the Soul Blade. Very, very savage move. And look at the range of it as well. This is full distance. It's got some hefty range on this move. If you EX this version, you'll gain more damage. And more sadistic tendencies, I imagine as well. Very, very savage move. Down, back and square is an overhead sword strike. This also has some serious range. And it does some hefty damage as well. If you EX it, you grant yourself a follow-up combo for more damage. Next we have down, back and triangle. This is the sword swipe, or the sword sweep. Also has some fairly good range. If you EX this version, you'll do more damage. Now, down, forward and X for the sword toss. This has some serious startup, so this is next to useless unless you just find a way to do it. So let me know in the comments below if you find a practical way to do this. So as a projectile, it does go full screen, but the startup does suck. If you EX this version, it'll do more damage. This is better if they're closer to you. Very, very satisfying move. And finally we have down, back and X, which is the sword shake. This actually hits twice if you go up to your opponent. And the second hit is unblockable. This is a great move to use in the middle of your combo string. If you hold up during the middle of this move, you'll actually cancel it as well. And this goes for the EX version. So now let's take a look at the X-ray attacks. %33% damage. Pretty decent, but not the best. You can combo into your X-rays. How about this for an example? Lovely jubbly. See what you can come up with and let me know. Now let's take a look at some other moves of note. First, back and square, then circle. It's a quick short burst move that ends with a low. Next, forward and square, then triangle. This is a nice move for pushing your opponent away. Also has some decent range to it as well. And lastly we have square, square, circle. Very, very simple combo. The reason I'm bringing this up, safe on block as it's +1. So let's see what kind of a combo string we can do. %37% damage with no bar of meter used. Now to help you hone your skills, our step-by-step guide for this combo. Okay, and now something totally new. Now we're going to be exploring other combos of note. So check out this first combo. So this one is especially useful if you come in with a jumping punch. Makes for a really nice mix-up. The first hit is an overhead, second hit is a low, and the fourth one is an unblockable. So if someone blocks this, then you're still going to have that trickery to try and get them with the last hit anyway. Now with this combo, come again with the jumping punch, go into forward and X, then press circle, and then do your EX, down forward X, sword toss move. Really, really satisfying to pull off. And finally we have this one, utilizing both damage buffs. My god. And finally we've come full circle to Kotal Kahn's Brutality combo. Now this one's going to be utilizing down forward and triangle, or down forward and 2. Which is that savage sword move. And the stipulation is that you must enter this Brutality with at least a 3-hit combo. And the computer will take care of the rest. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please, please, please do share these videos, including this one, with your friends, anyone who you think will be interested. Let's get this channel out here now. I'm sick of the shadows. Let's get this channel out in the open. And as always, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much, guys. Once again, this is Low Budget Reviews, and we'll see you for the next one.
Kotal!
You betrayed me, Kano.
Wasn't personal, but this is.
Round 1. Fight.
You don't impress me. Your sacrifice honors me.
Round 2. Fight.
Your soul burns.
Kotal Kahn wins.